The Marvel Universe is no stranger to exploring the concept of variance, and Doctor Strange is no exception. As the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange has opened the doors to infinite possibilities. With the multiverse's doors flung wide open, we delve into the fascinating world of Doctor Strange variants. These versions of the Sorcerer Supreme offer a glimpse into the infinite possibilities of his character, showcasing the boundless creativity of Marvel's storytelling. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Doctor Strange from MCU. Doctor Strange in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a unique and complex character. Initially a brilliant but arrogant neurosurgeon, Stephen Strange's life took a dramatic turn after a car accident left him with serious nerve damage to his hands, ending his surgical career. Desperate for a cure, he sought the help at Kamar-Taj and began his journey into the mystic arts. Doctor Strange's powers are a result of his mastery over these mystical forces. He can perform various magical feats, including astral projection, matter manipulation, telekinesis, and elemental manipulation. His arsenal includes eldritch weapons such as whips, swords, shields, and barriers, all powered by extra-dimensional energy. He can also create astral duplicates and employ spells like the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak and the Seven Sons of Cinnabus. One of Doctor Strange's most notable abilities is time manipulation, which he wields through the Eye of Agamotto. He used this power to reverse time and to confront Dormammu in a time loop, preventing the Dark Dimension from consuming Earth. Doctor Strange's growth from an arrogant surgeon to the master of the mystic arts is marked by his dedication to learning the mystical arts, his bond with allies like Wong and Mordo, and his eventual acceptance of his new role in protecting the world from mystical threats. Defender Strange. Defender Strange, similar in history to his Earth 199999 counterpart, separated from Christine Palmer but embarked on a unique journey. He met America Chavez and their friendship grew, with Strange aiding her escape from a relentless pursuer seeking her powers. This journey took them to the space between universes to retrieve the Book of Vishanti. A distinctive feature was his blue and white eldritch magic. He possessed spell-casting abilities, telekinesis, and the power to absorb others' abilities. His ultimate sacrifice to save Chavez made him unique, and his corpse was inhabited by his Earth 199999 counterpart in a battle against the Scarlet Witch to protect Chavez.
That was probably me.
Sinister Strange. Sinister Strange, a dark and tormented version of Stephen Strange, shares a parallel history with Earth 199999's Doctor Strange. However, his life took a twisted turn when he acquired the Darkhold, becoming its keeper. Obsessed with reuniting with Christine Palmer, his lost love, Sinister Strange delved into the multiverse, discovering countless versions of himself living diverse lives. Despairing after failing to find a reality where he could be with Palmer, he succumbed to the Darkhold's corruption, developing sociopathic tendencies. As the Sorcerer Supreme of his universe, Sinister Strange possessed unparalleled magical mastery, forming energy constructs and casting spells. His connection to the Darkhold amplified his power to godlike levels, allowing him to temporarily overpower counterparts. His magic, once orange, turned purple due to the Darkhold's influence. Sinister Strange's unique ability to dreamwalk through the multiverse and access his third eye, claiming the power of gods, makes him a formidable yet tragic character, forever marked by his unrelenting obsession and the devastating consequences of his actions. Doctor Strange from the 2007 animated film. Dr. Stephen Strange, as portrayed in the 2007 animated film, initially lived a life as a skilled surgeon, but was deeply affected by his younger sister April's death during a surgical procedure. This tragedy fueled his guilt and turned him into a greedy and arrogant individual. His life takes a dramatic turn when he loses the use of his hands in a car accident and becomes desperate to regain his surgical skills. Stephen's journey to Tibet, where he meets the Ancient One, Wong, and Mordo, is a pivotal moment in his transformation. The Ancient One, recognizing his potential, guides him towards mastering the mystical arts. Through intense training and the realization that he possesses a natural ability to heal, Strange eventually regains the use of his hands. His powers include the ability to see beyond mystical illusions, have visions, and instinctively absorb and redirect spells and their energy. What sets him apart is his remarkable aptitude for learning magic at an accelerated rate, surpassing even experienced sorcerers. This sets him on the path to becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, the guardian of the earth against supernatural threats.
I'm ready.
Stephen Strange, Earth 838. Stephen Strange, Earth 838, shares a parallel history with his Earth 199999 counterpart, training in the mystic arts and becoming the Sorcerer Supreme. What sets him apart is his role as the founder of the Illuminati, a group dedicated to protecting their reality. He joined forces with formidable heroes like Professor X, Captain Carter, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Marvel, and Black Bolt. Using the Darkhold, Strange inadvertently triggered a catastrophic incursion, leading to the destruction of one reality. To defeat Thanos, the Illuminati used the Book of Vishanti, with Strange ultimately sacrificing himself, making him a revered figure with a memorial statue outside the New York Sanctuary. Zombie Strange. In the twisted world of Zombie Strange, a gruesome viral outbreak turned him into a monstrous creature with a hunger for flesh. Driven by the insatiable desire to feast on human flesh, he lost his cloak of levitation as it abandoned him in his zombified state. Alongside his undead companions Wong and Iron Man, Zombie Strange unleashed his dark powers, attacking and infecting even the formidable Black Order. He tried to consume Bruce Banner but met his end, devoured by insects controlled by Wasp. In death, his Time Stone was reclaimed by the relentless Thanos. Doctor Strange Fate. Doctor Strange Fate, also known as Charles Xavier in the Amalgam Universe Earth 9602, is a unique amalgamation of two iconic characters, Doctor Strange and Charles Xavier, Professor X, from the Marvel Universe and Doctor Fate from the DC Universe. This fusion resulted in a sorcerer with a distinctive combination of powers and a unique appearance that is noted to be the most powerful being in the Amalgam Universe. Doctor Strange Fate hails from the Himalayas, where he learnt the mystic arts from Nabu, the Ancient One, who was the Lord Supreme of Order in the Amalgam Universe. He possesses formidable telepathic abilities as a result of his mutant nature, similar to Charles Xavier. However, under Nabu's tutelage, he gained an additional layer of mystical powers, becoming one of the most potent beings in the Amalgam Universe. Eventually, he even surpassed Nabu and assumed the mantle of Lord Supreme of Order. Doctor Strange Fate's powers are a fusion of Doctor Strange, Professor X, and Dr. Fate. He has telekinesis, superhuman strength, flight, and durability, courtesy of his Dr. Fate heritage. In terms of sorcery, he can turn intangible fire, mystic energy bolts, banish beings to other dimensions, manipulate atoms and molecules, teleport, create protective shields, manipulate time, travel through dimensions, and even summon objects seemingly out of thin air. Furthermore, he can channel the forces of other gods or cosmic beings, take power from other entities, and possess cosmic awareness. Unique to Doctor Strange Fate is his preference for manipulating events from behind the scenes, orchestrating his goals through others. He is not a typical hero. He remains secluded within his sanctum in the Tower of Strange Fate, intervening only when necessary. His enigmatic and manipulative nature sets him apart from traditional superheroes. In his quest to protect the Amalgam Universe, Doctor Strange Fate sought to capture Access, who had the potential to restore two older universes. However, his plan led to conflict with other heroes, including the Justice League and the X-Men, resulting in a confrontation and ultimate defeat. Hammer Supreme. Hammer Supreme, born from a reality-altering event, emerged when Ghost Hammer and Spider Supreme merged into one formidable entity. This unique hero harnessed the powers of both, wielding Mjolnir, a hammer infused with a soul. He achieved balance by bonding his brother Zeke Stane's soul, correcting the soul gem structural imbalance. Hammer Supreme's appearance fused the traits of Ghost Hammer and Spider Supreme, combining the best of both worlds. His distinct abilities and union of two iconic characters made him a one-of-a-kind force for good in the multiverse. Punisher Strange. Punisher Strange is a unique amalgamation of Stephen Strange and Frank Castle. After Strange's death in Earth 27169, he latched onto Frank Castle's body, allowing Castle to retain control of his actions while communicating with Strange and casting spells as directed by him. This unusual fusion led to a thrilling escape across Battleworld domains pursued by the Infernal Four. In 2099, Punisher Strange confronted and vanquished formidable heroes like the Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Spider-Man. Unfortunately, his journey ended when he fell into Wolverine's deadly assault, with Strange surviving by seizing Wolverine's body instead. Doctor Strange, the Asgardian god. In Doctor Strange number 381, when Loki stripped Stephen Strange of his powers, he sought help from his adopted Asgardian father Odin. However, to his surprise, Karl Borson, the Skyfather, now ruled Asgard. As Strange, alongside the Sentry, faced the Skyfather, he embarked on a journey to Yggdrasil, the World Tree. There, he made a sacrifice and was bestowed with unprecedented magical might, officially becoming an Asgardian god. With a new staff, powerful robes, and flowing locks akin to Thor, he looked the part. Unfortunately, his newfound power was short-lived, leading to his dark transformation into the Void. Necromancer. Necromancer Stephen Strange from Counter-Earth shares most of the history but diverges with a fateful decision to play Baron Mordo, avenging the death of Counter-Earth's Ancient One. Unlike his Earth counterpart, Necromancer wields unique powers and harbors a malevolent agenda. He seeks to harness the mystical knowledge contained in Counter-Earth's Book of the Vishanti to conquer Earth. However, a fateful encounter with the cosmic entity Eternity leads to his entrapment within the cosmic frame. While within Eternity, Necromancer witnesses the cataclysmic destruction of Counter-Earth. He later escapes and engages in a series of power struggles, including enslaving demons and facing off against formidable opponents. With some of Eternity's abilities at his disposal, Necromancer poses a significant threat. Ultimately, his confrontation with Doctor Strange ends with a clever trick, leading to his explosive demise. Surgeon Supreme. Surgeon Supreme is a fusion of medical expertise and a magical prowess. Dr. Stephen Strange initially faced a personal crisis when his hands were damaged, preventing him from performing surgery. However, he risked it all by using a rejuvenation spell that could sever his connection to magic. Fortunately, the gamble paid off, and he regained his surgical skills without losing his magical abilities. In his role as Surgeon Supreme, he undertakes cases that no other medical professional would dare to handle, thanks to an agreement with his hospital's chief of staff, Dr. Druid. This dual life takes a surprising turn when a magical attack by villains with power upgrades, including Wrecker, challenges Strange's magical abilities. Strange discovers that these villains obtained their enhancements from his own forge through stolen keys. With the help of Dr. Druid, he uncovers an auction run by Madame Masque, who was selling mystical weapons from his forge. Employing image inducers, they infiltrate the auction as demons and thwart the operation by dissolving the weapons, turning demonic customers against Madame Masque. Sheriff Strange. Sheriff Strange, in the aftermath of the multiverse's collapse, emerged as a loyal enforcer to Doom on Battleworld. Adorned in a distinctive cloak and wielding vast mystical abilities, his powers included reality manipulation, teleportation, and elemental control. Sheriff Strange's unique characteristic lay in his transition from Doom's ally to a heroic figure once he reunited with surviving comrades. Ultimately, his selfless act of teleporting his friends to safety, defying Doom, showcased his unwavering courage, leading to his tragic demise. Disciple of Dormammu. In the alternate reality of Earth 791218, the disciple of Dormammu, Stephen Strange follows a unique and divergent path. Unlike his Earth 616 counterpart, he is lured into the service of Dormammu, a powerful mystical entity. Bestowed with otherworldly abilities, Strange's appearance undergoes subtle but distinct changes. His attire takes on darker hues, reflecting his allegiance to Dormammu, and his features become more ethereal, with a faint otherworldly otherworldly glow surrounding him. The disciple of Dormammu possesses an array of mystical powers granted by his master. These powers include reality manipulation, energy projection, and the ability to tap into dark and forbidden spells. What sets him apart is his connection to Dormammu and his willingness to wield these malevolent forces for his own gain. This unique allegiance grants him access to dark and potent magic, setting him apart from conventional sorcerers. Ultimately, Stephen Strange's journey in Earth 791218 takes a dark and perilous path as he aligns himself with Dormammu's sinister intentions. However, his ultimate choice to side with good rather than evil demonstrates his inner strength and moral compass, leading him to seek the guidance of the Ancient One. Soldier Supreme. Soldier Supreme is a unique fusion of Doctor Strange and Captain America, created within the pocket dimension of Warp World. In this alternate reality, Stephen Rogers volunteered for a super soldier experiment led by Morgan Erskine, who used mystical rituals instead of a serum, granting him extraordinary physical abilities and powerful sorcery. Stephen, as the Soldier Supreme, led the Howling Commandos of Hoggoth and used his magic to heal and protect his team. He later faced Dormammu Red, a formidable foe, and was dragged into the Dark Dimension. There he honed his magical skills while fighting countless demons. Soldier Supreme returned to the real world and discovered that he was a fusion of Steve Rogers and Dr. Stephen Strange. He played a crucial role in the battle against Devondra, advocating for the continued assistance of Warp World within the Soul Gem, leading to the formation of the Defenders. Stephen Strange, Earth 22249, Venomverse. In the Venomverse of Earth 22249, Dr. Stephen Strange is a unique and heroic character. He ventured across the multiverse and formed an extraordinary bond with a version of the Venom symbiote while being pursued by the ominous poisons. Recognizing the immense danger they posed, Strange summoned Venoms from different dimensions to create a resistance against the Poison Hive. What sets him apart is his ability to harness his mystical powers in tandem with the Venom symbiote, making him a formidable and magical force. Unfortunately, despite his courageous efforts, he ultimately sacrificed himself to save his fellow Resistance members while battling the poisons. Sir Dr. Stephen Strange. Sir Dr. Stephen Strange was kidnapped in his youth. He endured a harrowing journey, ultimately finding freedom through a quest for secret herbs in the East. His time in a distant monastery granted him mastery of magic, setting him apart from his contemporaries. Distinguished by his appearance, Stephen Strange was known for his keen intellect and noble demeanor. After saving Claire and serving Queen Elizabeth I, he became her trusted physician. When Strange weather threatened the world, Strange was entrusted with a powerful weapon by the Old Man of Templars. His distinctive abilities and insight led him to foresee impending doom and collaborate with Sir Nicholas Fury. Stephen Strange's extraordinary journey, beheading and spiritual guidance from the Watcher on the Moon made him an enigmatic and powerful figure in history. His wisdom and sacrifice ultimately saved the world. Stephen Strange Jr. Stephen Strange Jr., born to the legendary sorcerer Doctor Strange and his former pupil Claire, had a unique and mysterious upbringing. Raised in suburban anonymity, Claire kept him oblivious to his father's occult world, claiming Stephen Sr. had died in a car accident. On his 21st birthday, Wong, his father's trusted servant, introduced him to the legacy and offered the chance to take up his father's mantle. Stephen possessed mystic abilities but hadn't reached his father's level. He became a New Age guru to the rich and famous known as Doctor Strange, despite lacking a medical degree. He faced various supernatural challenges, including confrontations with Spider-Man and battles against formidable foes like Nightmare, the Kingpin, and Dormammu. Doctor Strange of Mangaverse. In the Mangaverse, Doctor Strange was a young man in his early 20s, possibly with some medical knowledge. As the master of the mystic arts, he possessed a unique set of magical abilities, constantly experimenting with new spells and safeguarding the world. His distinctive appearance likely included the iconic cloak and amulet of the original Doctor Strange. He had a long-standing rivalry with Baron Mordo and worked alongside his assistant Tigra. Unfortunately, his story takes a mysterious turn as he was seemingly vaporized. Stephen Strange, Earth 938. Stephen Strange of Earth 938, originally a gifted surgeon with mangled hands, embarked on a journey to the Himalayan temple, seeking to heal his hurting soul. The Ancient One, however, had different plans, using Strange as an exercise for his student Victor Von Doom. In an unexpected turn of events, Victor replaced Strange's damaged hands with superior mechanical ones, effectively ending his surgical career. After an unsuccessful attempt to save Doom's life, Strange was forced into a copy of Doom's armor and had his brain reprogrammed with Doom's imprint, making him an exact copy of his predecessor. This transformation allowed Doom's legacy to endure in the form of Stephen Strange, a supremely skilled surgeon with unparalleled abilities. Stephen Strange, Earth 2149. On Earth 2149, Stephen Strange, much like his Earth 616 counterpart, was a skilled sorcerer with a mystical background. When the zombie plague struck, he received a call from Nick Fury to join the Resistance aboard the SHIELD helicarrier. Despite their diverse backgrounds, Nick emphasized the severity of the situation and united them against the impending apocalypse. Doctor Strange, alongside other heroes, attempted to battle the zombies on the surface, but their efforts were in vain. He encountered a horde of zombies and even the reanimated Deadite Legion, which temporarily inconvenienced him. Strange later joined forces with a group of zombies, including Spider-Man in New York, but their attempts to capture Ultimate Reed Richards were foiled by Magneto. Unique to this iteration of Doctor Strange, he could only perform 2 spells due to Magneto's actions. One of these spells allowed viewers to peer into other universes, which became a crucial tool for Kingpin's plans, ultimately thwarted by Machine Man from the mainstream Marvel Universe. Doctor Strange, Earth 1298. In Earth 1298, Stephen Strange, known as Doctor Strange, took on a unique role as the guardian of the nexus of all realities. He initially helped Jennifer Kale and Dr. Ted Sallis with the Man-Thing curse, but ended up cursed himself. This version of Doctor Strange possesses mystical powers similar to his mainstream counterpart, but his distinctive responsibility as the Nexus Guardian sets him apart. His appearance likely mirrors the classic Doctor Strange with his iconic cloak and magical abilities, making him a crucial defender of the interconnected realms in this alternate reality. Stephen Strange, Earth 9997. Stephen Strange of Earth 9997 shares a similar origin story with his Earth 616 counterpart, starting as a greedy and vain surgeon whose career ended due to a car accident that damaged his hands. However, in this reality, he turned to mysticism under the tutelage of the Ancient One. His transformation led him to become the Sorcerer Supreme, armed with powerful artifacts like the Eye and Orb of Agamotto. He formed the Defenders and found love with Clear. Clear, manipulated by Wong, trapped Strange's spirit in the realm of the dead, leaving his comatose body in Wong's care. Eventually, Strange joined Mar-Vell's quest to kill death and create a paradise for the deceased, returning to life after Mar-Vell's success. He played a crucial role in various events, including helping Namor and participating in battles against Mephisto and Deviants. Ancient One. In the 31st century, an elderly Stephen Strange transformed into the Ancient One, possessing immense mystical powers. His unique wisdom and experience set him apart. The alien Krugar, his successor as Sorcerer Supreme, was guided by the Ancient One's teachings. Dormammu's heinous act led to the Ancient One's demise, but ultimately Dormammu was vanquished by the combined forces of the Guardians, Krugar, the new Sorcerer Supreme, and his dedicated disciple Talon. Scarlet Strange. Scarlet Strange is a unique amalgamation of 3 powerful Marvel characters: Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Namor, the Submariner. Their appearance combines the mystic robes of Doctor Strange, the Scarlet Witch's iconic red attire, and the regal features of Namor. This fusion of sorcery, reality warping abilities, and underwater prowess makes Scarlet Strange an enigmatic and formidable hero. Their existence is a result of magical tarot cards shuffled by Diabolo, uniting the Avengers and Defenders into an unprecedented and powerful force known as Imperious Hex. Dr. America. Dr. America, originally Stephen Bro Rogers, was an aspiring musician whose life took a unique turn. Kidnapped by undergovernment agents, he was subjected to the Super Satan formula, a mysterious elixir created by Sax Erskine. This transformation granted him mystically enhanced physical abilities and senses, allowing him to perceive the world in vibrant Ditko arabesques and Kirby-crafted circuit boards. Paired with his loyal partner Goat Boy, Dr. America used his newfound powers to safeguard the nation from the enigmatic threat of the Crimson Euphemism. One of his daring missions led him to the La Brea tar pits, where he risked it all to defuse a dangerous missile. Paradox Strange. Paradox, known simply as Strange, is a unique being with extraordinary powers and a distinctive appearance. Initially aiding the Midnight Suns in their battle against Zarathos and the Fallen, Strange embarked on a quest to find earthly magical artifacts. This led to conflicts with guardians and individuals seeking these items, including Nathaniel Richards and Namor. Paradox possesses remarkable abilities. As a magical construct of etheric energy, it requires no sustenance, sleep, or air to breathe. Conventional psionics don't affect it, although the Soul Gem's power can. Paradox can locate magical items and sources of power, possibly through divination spells or innate sensing. It travels through flight and teleportation. Paradox's malleable construct body allows it to store collected items in its chest area, and it can reform itself even after being bitten in half by an Atlantean monster. In battle, Paradox primarily wields etheric energy from fire gems in his hands, using fiery blasts for various purposes, including reanimating skeletal armies and transmuting water. Ultimately, Paradox merged with Dr. Stephen Strange, becoming a unique and powerful entity, and it later made a compromise with Claire to continue its existence. However, its fate is uncertain, presumed to have been destroyed while battling Dormammu's forces. Dr. Banner. Dr. Banner in Earth 11638 was mentored by Dr. Strange in mystic arts. He inherited the title of Sorcerer Supreme after Strange's departure. This version of Bruce Banner possesses the remarkable ability to wield magic, setting him apart from his Earth 616 counterpart. Using his newfound magical skills, he banished the Hulk to hell. His distinctive approach to dealing with the Hulk alongside Spider-Man and Deadpool showcases his unique powers, which ultimately leads to his departure from the physical realm. Stephen Strange, Earth 982. Stephen Strange, Earth 982, possesses extraordinary magical abilities despite no longer holding the title of Sorcerer Supreme. He is a master of the mystic arts, wielding immense mystical power. His appearance reflects his mystical nature, donning a signature cloak and mystical artifacts. What sets him apart is his unwavering commitment to protecting the mystical realms, as demonstrated when he reunites the Defenders to confront a looming threat, even facing off against the Avengers and his successor, Doc Mangus. Stephen Strange, Earth 3515. Stephen Strange, Earth 3515, alongside a formidable team, attempted to eliminate Thor. He possessed incredible magical abilities with his signature Eye of Agamotto and Cloak of Levitation. Stephen's unique power lay in his mastery of mystic arts, which allowed him to manipulate time and reality. Unfortunately, despite his impressive skills, he and his allies met their demise at the hands of Thor and Loki, who cunningly acquired Stephen's artifacts. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, also known as Dr. Simon Strange from Earth 791021, had a unique and unconventional path to becoming Mallard of the Mystic Arts. Originally a veterinarian, he trained under the ancient Wino, known for his unique approach to communing with the spirits, that is, drinking wine and spirits. This unusual training eventually left Doctor Strange homeless. A former ally, Capoltry, helped them escape from their dire situation. Doctor Strange's appearance was likely similar to that of a typical anthropomorphic duck, but it's his powers and abilities that set him apart. He possessed the all-seeing eye, which allowed him to cast spells, including shifting the nexus of all realities and sending individuals from Duckworld to Earth 616. Despite his inebriated lifestyle, he managed to use his powers when needed, helping characters like Stu Cicero. Strange Duck. In Earth 80118, Strange Duck is a remarkable version of Howard the Duck, who became the Sorcerer Supreme. In appearance, Strange Duck possesses the typical anthropomorphic duck features, but is adorned with a mystical cape and an assortment of magical artifacts. What makes Strange Duck unique is their mastery of sorcery, enabling them to cast powerful spells and protect the universe. They were a crucial member of the multiversal legion of Howards. In a climactic battle against Alphonse, Strange Duck's magical abilities came to the forefront, healing Leo Fitz and playing a crucial role in the battle's outcome. Carlos Strange. Carlos Strange, a brilliant scientist, initially faced a tarnished reputation due to his unorthodox theories and disregard for ethical values. Despite this, his undeniable potential caught the attention of the enigmatic Lady Lotus. Together, they conducted groundbreaking research in Sin-Kong until a laboratory raid forced them to leave. Carlo remained in Sin-Kong, becoming a formidable force, which led to a confrontation with American intelligence. However, he managed to escape with the help of Nathaniel Richards' son, Reed Richards. After a lightning strike left him initially paralyzed, Carlo discovers that it had amplified the electrical energy of his mind, granting him unparalleled genius. He constructed an ultra-frequency transmitter, seized control of Iron Man, and established a fortress on a remote island, driven by guilt for neglecting his daughter Carla. To claim the world for her, he threatened global destruction, protected by an indestructible force field. However, Iron Man and Carla foiled his plan. Carlo managed to escape, but his criminal career eventually led to his downfall at the hands of the Punisher, who thwarted his destructive notes. Carlo Strange's unique power lies in his extraordinary intellect and his ability to design and construct a vast array of weaponry. Notably, there is no known connection between Carlo Strange and the more well-known character Stephen Strange. Dr. Deranged. Dr. Deranged, formerly known as young Stevie Strange, is a master of the mysticalish arts and sorcerer supremo. He possesses a wide range of magical powers and abilities that set him apart from others. His appearance is that of a traditional magician, often seen in a distinctive costume with a cape, a magician's hat, and other magical accessories. One of his notable allies is his astral form, allowing him to leave his physical body and float invisibly in the night. His spirit body is solid and can even occupy other lifeless bodies within his range. Dr. Deranged can also create cold spells and summon snow from nothing, as well as generate heat and flames with his hot spell. Another unique ability in his creation of the Crimson Band of Cincinnati, a spell that conjures a red jazz band to play terrible music, making his enemies dance, though it infuriates his arch-nemesis Dormammu. Dimension travel is one of his most remarkable powers. He can traverse various dimensions using mystical gas, allowing him to escape even the Marvel Omniverse and reach places beyond copyright like Sensho. In addition to his magical abilities, Dr. Deranged possesses telekinesis, which he uses for everyday tasks. Dr. Deranged's knowledge of chiromancy allows him to read palms and predict futures, adding to his mystical prowess. He can summon demons with a snap of his hand, showcasing his command over the supernatural. Apart from his magical talents, Dr. Deranged is a qualified doctor of medicine and serves as a crewman on a starship. He is also skilled in raising hands dramatically to invoke his magical gestures. Stephen Strange, Earth 7231. In the alternate reality of Earth 7231, Stephen Strange possesses magical powers much like his mainstream counterpart. He is known for his brilliant mind and mastery of the mystic arts. What sets this version apart is his ill-fated attempt to open a portal during the Civil War. The unexpected presence of Spider-Ham disrupted the spell, leading to an unintended dimensional journey. Dr. Strange's unique struggle lies in his quest to reunite Spider-Ham with his home while navigating multiple alternate dimensions, even accidentally landing in a terrifying zombie reality. Stephen Strange, Earth 7642. Stephen Strange, Earth 7642 shares a parallel history with Earth 616's Doctor Strange, serving as the Sorcerer Supreme. He possesses incredible mystical powers, manipulating the forces of magic for various spells and enchantments. In a unique twist, he intervenes in conflicts involving powerful beings like the Angelus and the Darkness, demonstrating his distinct role as a guardian who orchestrates alliances, erases memories, and warns of impending wars. Stephen Strange, Earth 70105. Bullet points. In Earth 70105, Stephen Strange faced a pivotal choice on his path to becoming a hero. Instead of seeking a cure for his damaged hands in Tibet, he accepted Dr. Richards' offer to join S.H.I.E.L.D. Under their care, Stephen's hands were miraculously rebuilt, imbuing him with newfound strength. This unique twist on his origin story sets him apart from the mainstream Doctor Strange, granting him enhanced abilities and a different career path within S.H.I.E.L.D. Stephen Strange, Earth 19135. In Earth 19135, Stephen Strange is a mystic sorcerer with a unique twist. Unlike his traditional counterpart, this Doctor Strange experienced an identity shift when Morgan Nichols found himself inhabiting his body. Possessing the standard sorcerer's abilities like spellcasting and astral projection, Strange's distinctive aspect lies in his encounter with an unusual eternity who shared humor in an illusory reality. Stephen Strange, Earth 10011, Thanos Imperative. In Earth 10011, Stephen Strange, corrupted by the many angeled ones, was placed under the service of Lord Marvel. Following the corruption of the Cancerverse and the death of Death's avatar, he joined the Defenders. They face an invasion from the Cancerverse into Earth 616, leading to a confrontation with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ultimately, they meet their demise at the hands of Thanos, the avatar of death, the only one capable of administering true permanent death. Stephen Strange, Earth 9021, Without Power. In the Earth 9021 universe, Stephen Strange underwent a significant transformation when the Scarlet Witch stripped away all non-tech-based superpowers. This left him disconnected from magic, rendering him powerless in a world that once relied on his mystical abilities. Despite attending an Illuminati meeting, he became a silent observer with no influence. Marvelous verdict. As we conclude our journey through the Doctor Strange variants, it becomes evident that the Marvel multiverse is full of infinite creativity and imagination. From dark sorcerers to light-hearted mystics, each variant offers a unique perspective on the character, enriching the ever-expanding Marvel universe. The endless possibilities keeps fans intrigued and captivated, reminding us that in the realm of Doctor Strange, magic knows no bounds, and the adventure is eternal. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.